do it before you start the bid. I have been authorised to make one bid for my owner. If I make that bid, I'll let everyone else put a vendor's bid. Every time you bid, I'll just leave your bidding card number up. Once the hammer falls, the property sells, the reserve price has been set by our vendors, very realistic owners with what's been traded in the London Region market. You're registered, no doubt you have a copy of the contract and go by a legal professional. It's a standard contract, it's here tonight, it's got all the normal extras. If you are the lucky buyer tonight, obviously you'll have your finance sorted prior to the auctions. The contract and the payment deposit happens straight after all the signing of the contract, payment deposit, and completion over a time period. Lisa's here, Jonathan's here, the team here. If there's any questions or you need assistance, they're more than happy to come out and assist you. All I will say, unconditional sale at auction, so you will sign the contract and you will pay that deposit into that lucky money tonight. 69 Prescott Avenue, continuise the property on the contract. They're the conditions of sale and auction of the contract. Best of luck to all parties. This is now hitting under auction conditions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've been to the property multiple times. We've got it done on the big screen for you, but Prescott Avenue being one of the best pockets for proximity in DY, being a local or wildlife. When you take a look at the opportunities in this market at the moment, it's rare to get so many properties that come to market that offer like this one, whether it's close to schools, close to transport, into DY itself, the beach access, the beeline access, to shopping centre access, it ticks all those boxes. For a great first home buy, investor opportunity, a moving or subject to council to one day your own finishing touches. But with what I've seen at the moment on the Northern Beaches, we are absolutely starved of stock supply. It's always been a problem. It's not looking any better leading in the spring, I can guarantee you that. And with all the news that we see, which is good news, and I was driving here, read the inflation news and all the economists predicting for rates where they're going, it only adds fuel to my thoughts that on the beaches at the moment it's going to be difficult to be buying properties like this in the next 3 to 6 months. So you hear, I think you're up ahead of the curve. Very good luck to you all and smart purchasing. But again, great home, solid home, all the living space that you want, indoor and outdoor flow, and the absolute perfect price point for DY buying. Guide's been there at $2,050,000, the most recent guide. I'm going to leave it to the educated bidders here who are registered tonight to indicate where you see value and where you like to start. So I'm going to call for an opening bid for 69 Prescott Avenue DY. Who wants to start the bidding and where would you like the bidding to commence? I thought that was my best bid ever. Okay, no dramas. Thank you, bid at 29, and we'll start with 1.9 and we'll get the auction underway here. At 1,900,000, bidding start at 1.9. Can I call it back in at 2? At 1.9 to call. Can I call it straight back at 2 million, ladies and gentlemen? Guys, be public, but we're happy to work with everyone's approach on your bidding tactics this evening. At 1.9 million, great home, excellent asset, excellent property to do. 2, thank you, bid 7. At $2 million, against yours back in at 2.1, can I call this, sir? Bids at 2. At $2 million, against your bid, against anyone else that's registered that wants to join in right now. At $2 million, bids to my right, I'll call bid at 2 once, second, at $2 million. 1, 10. Can I go 50 back in to meet you there, sir? I want to go 2-1, and I hope you go 2,050,000 back. Bids at 2, can you meet me at 50? Bids at 2 right now. Numbers at 2, you let me know. Once I go straight back in, that's when the guys went all the way through. You get you back to the front. I'm not sure that's going to buy, but you get you in front. Can I say 2,050,000? Bids at 2 right now. Okay, thank you, sir. Bid at 2,050,000. I'll offer the same courtesy for 50 back to you, sir. At 2.1 or better, let me know. At 2,050,000, we bid at number 29. 69 Prescott Avenue, in DY, and 2,050,000, where I thought we should be starting the process for a great home in a very good pocket. At 2.1 or better, if you want to come in, let me know. I'll call it 3 times. I'll be very clear, I've got no obligation to call it on the market. I'll be clear in how it falls it sells, and I'm not going to call it on the market, so it's best to be bidding if you want to buy. We don't want to miss it out. 2,075,000, bid 7. At 2,075,000, can I drop some bid, go back to 2.1 or better, sir? Bid at 2,075,000 and 2.110. Happy to go 25, that's going to help. They're in my increments. But at 2,075,000, can I say 2.110? Bid single at $2,075,000. 2.1. Thank you, bid at 29. At 2.1's the call. Straight back in at 30. Bid at 2.1 and get you straight a bid back in. Good home, good location. Perfect price point for DY. At 2,100,000. We bid at 29. If you can do it quick, go with the pressure on the underbidder, and always tell them that you're there and continue to try and buy the property. At 2.1 million, bids against yours and yours there, sir. Bid at 29, leading the process at 2.1 million. Once, I'm going to go back, so I might take anything under 25 at this point. Second,
You're around 25.
okay, 2125, same sir, I won't take anything over 25 at this point. 2150 or better, I'd say 2175. Bid 2125. When I say 50 on top to 2,175, bids at 2125 now. I say 2175. Good buying, very rare to get at this price point. At 2,175. What do you say, sir? 2175. 2175. Good bid. 2175. Good bid. At 2,175,000. Confirmed bid at 29. At 2175. 22 or better, let me know, sir. At 2175 the call. At 2,175,000. We bid at number 29. We're up to 22. It's hard to find any homes on the beach like that. Sure, they'll be able to find some apartments, but homes, really rare. At 2175, Prescott to trade spread. I say 22. I'll call it first for $2,175,000. We bid at 29. We bid second at $2,175,000. We bid at 29 against your big surge on around there too. You say, look, it doesn't mean much. So two still put your car see what happens. Worst thing that can happen. Bids at 2175. You're rounding 22. No dramas. We appreciate you bidding. Any consideration, let me know, sir. At 2175, bid at 29. Once, second, third, and final call at 2,175,000. One last round to try and get 219, something over 2175. Happy to take a bit over that. Just want to make sure I offer you every opportunity to buy. Come back in at 219. You free your weekends up. You're not going to be waiting for stock coming on. It's not. There's more buys than properties. I can tell you right now. A ton more buy. I say 219. Anything over 2175. So make sure I've done my job. That we're going to chase me later than another 10 value on the ball. Do I go 2185? Happy to hear it. You guys let me know. You spend a lot of time on property. Yeah. If it's a bit over 2175, 85, I'll go 2185. Bids at 2175. You just let me know what you want to do. It's worth every cent, guys. I've got a ton of these. These are the good ones, these are the cheap ones. When you look at it with what's been trading at the moment on the lectures. At 2175. Indication come back with, so let me thank you for your patience. Double checking with the certification. At 2175. You look back on it at the time, Mark can tell you all the stories. 7 years ago, he was one of my property, or 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 85 guys, 285, visit 2175. You want to go 10 on top, or that can take a bit, trying to work here to potentially in a pole position, who knows? What do we say? You want to go back to 85. Happy to say 10, I'm going to move either way. At 2175. We call it once.
We're at 5.
218. 22 max, sir. I'm happy to do 5, so I'm fair to go 22. 218, I say 2.2. Bids at 8 already, I say 219. 219, just the half up. 219 at 2,190. Bids here at 2190. We dropped the bid, so we're right here. So one last go, 10 over there. Can I say on selling? Okay, so I've been told selling price. Okay. So vendors instructed, sell at 2190. So you know what this means? Any bid over 219 buys them. Whether it's 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, you let me know, sir. Double checking. Because we're selling, searching your bid at 2,190,000. We bid at 29. On the market to be sold 69 Prescott Avenue in G-Line at 2190. We'll make sure that everyone has had one last conversation with Lisa so we can get every opportunity we can for our vendor and our buyers at the same time for 69 Prescott Avenue in G-Line. 2190, I've been instructed to sell the property, it's on the market. It will be sold at 2190. I'll call it 3 times, no rush from my point, but also if you're here to buy, let us know. Because after Mark's been baking and cooking all day, there's plenty of rats straight away after we've made a celebration pack. 2195 guys. 219, 292, so down and up. Do you want $1,000 on top for a try? Sure? Good, $500. Happy to let it go? No problem. Thank you so much for coming along. We really appreciate your interest in the property. Just double checking, sir, offering you no dramas. Okay, guys, there's some really good news for you. At $2,190,000, which is your bid, sir, you'll be the new person all happy to sell these. At 219, double checking. I always like to ask our owners that are 100,000 miles away in different countries, making sure they're comfortable with me selling their property right now to you, sir. At 219, if there's anything over, to let me know. Construction's up 69 Prescott Avenue in DY on the market for the property to be sold. At $2,190,000. Great acquisition, good home, in a brilliant pocket at 219. Just pause for one moment until I get those instructions delivered back to me. We always like to offer the property back to our owners to get one last say, still their home, so they still get the final say. But it just pause on it's going to cost you more travelling around the property. And the way prices are going, you might be kicking yourself in a couple of months. From what I'm seeing, talking to a lot of agents in the area. There's a hell of a lot of demand for buyers. If rates go one way, we're going to try property prices go, especially on the beaches. Bids at 2,190. Happy to sell? Okay. So sell it to your bid at $2,190,000, 69 Prescott Avenue in DY. Once, twice, third and final call at $2,190,000. Going, done. So congratulations. Thank you so much to our other bidders and for everyone else. There's obviously some drinks and some grabs to take in. And any questions, it's in the Novak coffee. Thank you.
I need a Prescott.
Alex, how do you think that went
I
tonight?
think it went great. It was a good turnout.
Turnout?
Got over the guide, so that's always a win. So yeah,
Is this your first auction?
second.
Second. Wow.
Second.
Jade, how are you feeling tonight?
All right.
Yeah? How did you feel watching it?
Oh, I felt the intensity. That's a lot of money and it's big decisions and everyone seemed to, make the right one.
Awesome. Love it. Badan,
Hello.
how are you feeling?
Very excited.
Very excited?
It's a perfect family home. We're a nice family, so very happy for them. Very happy for them.
Do you think it's a good turnout?
Yeah.
Good turnout.
They probably did the best in buying it now because after a few months, market just kept going to go up. There's a lot of competition. So yeah.
Awesome.
And they only got engaged last month.
Thomas, how are you feeling?
That was very exciting.
Very
surprising.
intense.
Yeah, very surprising as well. It was a surprisingly good result.
Yeah.
So it was on the market guiding 2,050,000 and has just sold for 2,190,000. It was tit for tat with 2 registered buyers. There was a 3rd registered buyer, but they didn't participate. But it was very tense.
It was very tense.
Yeah, quite silent. It was just
Yeah.
good option though. Very, very, very happy for
Love it.
the new purchasers, new owners, and
It's really exciting. Congratulations. You definitely deserve it.
Thank you for all watching. Thank you. Gonna wrap this up now. Thank you.
wrap it up
I can't see.
like the fun.